Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to Owlwood South. Sorry, I've been gone for a while. I have been really busy, but I'm back. We're going to do a mix here. First off, this is sort of a genre bending kind of tune, and I have imported all of the tracks from the project. I'm going to do a little cleaning up here in a minute, but I have already done the gain staging portion of this mix. I've gotten everything kind of lined up the way it should be. There are plenty of videos on how to do that, so I'm just going to skip that. You can see up here at the top of the page, it says, here's my my project name. If I click this little arrow, this version is the import, and that's all that's going on right now. There's no processing at all. So let's start at the beginning and get an idea of what's going on here.
How can you sleep? Oh, your time is gonna come. We're gonna bring it all down upon you.
Okay, cool. Gives you an idea of what's happening here in the song. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take some of these tracks that are just giant with a lot of stuff not going on, and I'm going to remove parts of these just for the aesthetic of knowing when things come in, if that makes sense. I'm just going to delete some of these larger parts. Okay, so that's not super necessary, but it does make it sort of visually easier to see what's going on, and all those little things build up to help, right? I'm going to go over here to the mix page. I'm going to get rid of all these VU meters that I've been using to set the gain structure. Click all those and remove. Okay, so let's set up some buses for the drums and bass, etc. All of these parts here, like the drums, need to go together. Okay, so on the drums, I'm going to take all of those. We're going to make a new bus here for the drum sub. I'm going to use the Neve summing. And while I'm at it, I'm going to create a mix bus. I'm going to send everything to that from the drum bus over. I'm going to make that a very bold color, and I always go with red so I know where it is. All right, there's percussion here. I'm just going to leave those for now. I'm going to make a bass sub. I'm going to make this stereo because I don't know yet if I'm going to use any sort of modulation on it. But in case I do, I'm going to go ahead and make it stereo. We can always change that, later. Okay, the electric guitars. Let me see what's going on here. I think there are some different things happening. Yeah, there's a main electric. Then there's these electrics that are kind of fuzz. I don't know, they sound like a horn section. Yeah, they're hip. Okay, let's just make a general electric bus right now. That's probably going to change soon. We will see.
Mighty top.
Okay, there are some keys here. I'm just going to make a small sub for those. I'm going to route those right into that sub, and then off we go to the mix bus. Lead vocals. These lead vocals, as I was checking these out when I was doing the gain staging, so I kind of know what's up. There's a main vocal. Oh, let's go down here. There's a main vocal.
Be king, but we are unbound.
And a double track.
But we are unbound.
I want to treat those as one thing and make a sub for that. And then we have some backing vocals and a sample that comes in at one point in time. Those will also go to their own little sub mix here.
But we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on.
All right, I'm gonna head back here to the beginning and just get an idea of what's happening here with the summing and everything going on now.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh. Look at what you've done. How do you sleep at night? How?
Okay, let's start doing a little bit of panning and move some stuff around and see how we like it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh. Look at what you've done. How do you sleep at night? You sleep. Oh, you sleep. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh, mm-hmm. Ooh. Look at what you've done. How you sleep. Oh, your time is gonna come. We're gonna bring it all down upon you. Mm-hmm. You may be king, but we are unbound. Back on the ground when you sleep. You may be king, but we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on the ground.
Okay, let's go ahead and work on this lead vocal. I'm gonna solo these up, and I'm gonna start with, well, actually, I'm gonna start with the mix bus first. So we'll listen to the vocal as it is in the mix when I do this. I think I'm gonna go for the, let's see, why not the SSL first? We'll try that first.
You may be king, but we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on the ground. You may be on top, but we're gonna turn it upside down. Ooh. You may be king, but we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on the ground.
Okay, I'm good with that right now. I'm going to drag that down one little slot here in case I want to try a different compressor a little bit later. For now, though, I'm good with that. Let's try the Hitsville EQ across the whole mix bus.
You may be king, but we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on the ground. You may be on top, but we're gonna turn it upside down. Ooh.
Okay, I'm good with that. Now let's go back to the lead vocal. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select both of these and put on both of those tracks an EQ. Now, since they're both selected, whatever I do to one EQ is going to happen to the other. And you can see that here when I pull this up. And the phase will be happy if I do this. So I won't have any problems if I do it to both.
You may be king, but we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on the ground. You may be on top, but we're gonna turn.
Okay, I think we should put in a little bit of EQ on there. I'm going to use the Neve. I'm going to get rid of a few things.
You may be king, but we are unbound. You may be mighty, but we're thick on the ground. You may be on top.
So all I'm doing here, boosting a tiny bit, negligible at 110. That's a shelf at the bottom. Taking out some of that 3.2 that's kind of pokey and giving a tiny bit of edge up there. Those are things, actually, I just do those kind of to remind myself of something I might change in the future. There's not much change when you move a little bit like that, but we'll go with that for now. I'm going to grab a Fairchild and we're going to compress this vocal because it's very dynamic at the beginning, especially.
Mm-hmm.